Juwan Howard, the head coach of the Michigan Wolverines, gets into a post-game incident with the assistant coach of the Wisconsin Badgers. Words were exchanged, punches were thrown, and an altercation happened. And we are here for it all. What's up, everybody? It's Coach Kev coming back again with another reaction video. Shout out to my boy Dang for telling me to get back into my reaction bag. Today we're going to react to head coach of the Michigan Wolverines, Juwan Howard, strikes the assistant coach, Joe, I don't know how to pronounce, Krabbenhoff, I guess that's his name, in the post-game handshake line. An altercation happened. Come on, coaches, we got to do better, man. We can't do this in front of the kids. We can't showcase this type of behavior. So I've only seen clips of the incident. I haven't watched the full video, but I heard that it was a melee and it could have turned into something even worse than what it was. So let's keep this intro short and sweet. I know you all want to check out this video. Let's watch it, talk about it, and see if any of us feel bad for what happened, feel like the punishment is due for what happened, or would have done anything better. Juwan Howard, Coach Howard, sadly, it's on you. All right, so that's the assistant coach right there for Wisconsin. Sorry for the low volume, but this is the loudest it gets on this video. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Do you do? All right, it's getting real. He threw something. Look at this, look at this, look at the kids, look at the kids. Look at this. Bro. Now I understand why people are saying this could have turned worse. That could have turned into people coming out of the crowd. Oh, this could have been bad, man. Look at this, look at this. I mean, the kids just see the coaches doing this, so they're like, at the end of the day, they want to protect their coach and they want to protect their teammates once it starts getting into this wild. No, this is not good stuff, man. Not good. So I assume they're gonna show it again. I didn't even see that cop. The cop was there that whole time. I didn't see that. Look at Juwan. He still wants more. Look at the coach. Look at this. Look at this. You want more still? Come on, man. The cop right there, like, chill, bro. He still wants more. All right, let's see what happens. So I believe he's going to cut him. Okay. So you guys saw that little slice. So he definitely grabbed Juwan's arm. You can't just touch his arm like that. He did touch his arm. I mean, he did grab it. Like, he grabbed his arm right there, went in front of him. Now they're here. Okay, so now it's just they're into it. The cop is right there. So right now you would think it's good though because they spaced him out. Oh man, Juwan. So if the kids weren't in between those two, I think he would have really swung. I don't even know if that was a punch. Was that a punch? I hope they show it again. Was that really a punch that he swung? I don't even know. Because some people are saying it wasn't a closed fist punch. It was like Sorry, now I don't even mean to laugh at this incident. There is nothing funny about this, but bro, what was Coach Howard doing? He tried to grab his face. He like tried to bring him over here, like, get over here, scorpionish. Mortal Kombat, get over here. He tried to grab his face. Coach Howard. Juwan, you're bugging, man. You're bugged out, bro. Are they gonna show it again? Nah, that looks like good. Just walk it. All right, so that was the incident. So Coach Howard addressed the media and addressed everybody after the game and told his side of the story. So before we get into that, I want you guys to leave in the comments below, just off of first watch, what are your initial thoughts? Who was in the wrong? If anybody who was in the right? What is your initial thoughts on this whole incident, man? Damn, Coach Howard. So let's go to what he said. See how he breaks down what happened, man. Interested to hear this.
Were you upset that the game got extended?
Oh yes, I was. You know, I didn't like the timeout being called, and I'll be totally honest. But I thought it was, not necessary at that moment, especially being a large lead, and then for to have the timeout to be called with 3 seconds or 4 seconds to go. I thought that was, what I felt wasn't fair to our guys, and so that's what happened.
Okay, so let me break this down. So now that I heard him, I think I have a good understanding of what happened. So the Wisconsin team is up double digits. So pretty much unwritten rule in basketball, the game is over. It's like under, he said 3 seconds was left. So it's under a minute, whatever. Just unwritten rule. The game is pretty much done. So you shouldn't be calling timeouts. You shouldn't be pressing like under that. So I think Michigan was still pressing during the end of this game. And then Wisconsin called a timeout, like what Juwan just said, with like 3 or 4 seconds left in the game, which now Coach Howard is mad at. Why are you calling a timeout when you're up double digits and the game is over? So both of them are it's very petty both ways, but that's a quick little breakdown for all you guys to understand what is going on.
Just a follow-up, if you wanted the game to get done, why keep the press on against Wisconsin's backups at that point?
Oh, it wasn't a press. We was just 5 pressure defense, man-to-man. That's what 5 is for us.
Okay, here.
We're here on the left.
Juwan, you're straight in front of you. What happens between being upset about a timeout being called and raising it to a point where it looked like you hit another coach in the face? What kind of happens in between to make that happen?
Well, basically, I addressed with the head coach that I will remember that because of that timeout, and for someone to touch me, and I think that was very uncalled for him to touch me as we were verbalizing and communicating with one another. So that's what ended up happening. And that's what escalated.
Right here.
Yeah, I guess if you could, expand on that a little more. What
No,
led
I would
to-
not expand on it. I just shared with you the story, what happened.
Well, as far as touching, obviously.
Yo, bro, sorry, guys. That response is hilarious. Juwan Howard, you have some audacity, man. You did some craziness.
Yeah, I guess if you could,
Answer the question.
expand on that a little more. What
No, I
led
would
to-
not expand on it. I just shared with you the story, what happened.
Well, as far as touching, obviously, there's obvious touching with the handshake line. It must have been more than that.
Oh, yeah, it was more than that. Yeah. Touching me unnecessary wasn't cause for that when we were talking. And at that point, I thought that was, time to protect myself.
Was there anything earlier in the game besides the timeout? I could see you.
Oh no. Wisconsin did a really good job in the second half, making adjustments on defense. Give credit to their staff, give credit to the players. Like we talked about before, we came out in the second half with a run. Defensively got stops when we needed. Then when they made their run, unfortunately, we had some shots that were open, that were clear open shots, particularly 3-point shots, that they didn't fall down. They just didn't go down for our guys, but we got some really good looks. They went back down, and Johnny Davis did a really good job of attacking the paint, finishing too many paint touches in the second half for Johnny Davis.
I hope, are they done asking
Very
questions?
special player, very gifted. And
Nobody want to hear about no
position
basketball,
to
bro. We want to hear about this
take
incident.
advantage of our defensive lapses.
Steve, over on the right.
Are you anticipating this might result in any sort of suspension or anything for you later this season?
Well, I respect, whatever the Big Ten decision they make. It's up to them, and I will respect whatever decision they end up making.
Abby, in the back, back right.
Over here. I have a question about the game for you.
All right, we don't want to hear about the game. Come on, sorry. So he said he respects any decision that the Big Ten, that's who they play for, that's the Big Ten Conference. If they suspend him, whatever they decide to do, he said he's okay with it. And you got to, come on, the reporters are going to ask about the incident, man. You can't be mad and, come on, man. Nothing further, man. Bruh, You did some craziness, bro. You're bugging, Juwan. All right, so this is what happened. So now the incident is all done. He said his piece. The other coach said his piece. And so pretty much the other coach, without getting into it, 'cause I don't want to listen to what the other coach said. He pretty much just said that he did nothing wrong. He just stepped in there and he wanted to talk to him. So he pretty much is saying that he did nothing wrong. Like he did. I don't even think he acknowledged that he touched Coach Howard. So whatever, man. That's how it goes. Whenever it's two incidents, there's always going to be, whenever there's an incident, there's always going to be two sides of the story. So the Big Ten suspended Howard for the rest of the regular season on Monday, which will cause him to miss a total of 5 games, and he was also fined $40,000. So he's suspended for the last 5 games of the season and fined $40,000. What do you guys think about that? Is that too much? Too little? Not enough? Let me know in the comments below. So Juwan Howard, after all said and done, you know that whenever something like this happens, you got to give your side, not your side of the story, but you got to give your statement and you got to say your piece and you got to apologize to everybody. So this is Juwan Howard after it's all said and done. After taking time to reflect on all that happened, I realized how unacceptable both my actions and words were and how they affected so many. I am truly sorry, Howard said. I am offering my sincerest apology to my players and their families, my staff, my family, and the Michigan fans around the world. I would like to personally apologize to Wisconsin's assistant coach, Joe Krabenhoft, I know I'm butchering that name, and his family too. Lastly, I speak a lot about being a Michigan man and representing the University of Michigan with class and pride. I did not do that, nor did I set the right example in the right way for my student athletes. I will learn from my mistake, and this mistake will never happen again. No excuses. Whew, this was nicely said, Coach Howard, but the fact still remains that the incident happened. So after all said and done, you guys watched the video, you watched Coach Howard's press conference, you heard his final apology. How do you feel about the altercation from start to finish? Is it water under the bridge? Is it something that we need to reprimand even further than this? Is it something that you feel like was reprimanded to the level that it needed to be and handled accordingly? I need to hear all of your opinions in the comments below. Coach Howard, to me, you're bugging. That is not the way you got to show an example to the kids, to your players. As coaches, we got to do better. We got to be better. I know it gets emotional and you're in the heat of the game and things happen and, you always want to win and be successful, but we can't tolerate things like this. That's just not good, man. That's not a good look for you, Coach. That's not a good look for Michigan. That's not a good look for college basketball. So like I said, let me know in the comments below what you guys' thoughts are on this incident. Till next time, it's Coach Kev. I'm out of here. Peace.